What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? All of you I bid to welcome right here on this awesome video where I'm going to give out my own commentary on the Arena of Sompek. Now, unfortunately, I did not record the voiceover when I was actually doing this recording, but I just recorded the screen. So you guys are going to see everything what happened during the arena, but you're not going to have like a recording of my voice. I'm actually going to give out commentary on my own video. That's gonna be awesome. Now, I do want to say one thing right here. It's not really a high run. I think it's we went all the way up to level 60 or around 60, and we had so much fun, and I recorded, and it was one of my personal highest runs that I did. Now, keep in mind, this thing only is like for 2 days that it's like available, so people are getting better and better at this thing. So, you know, round 60 is not really a high, you know, one of the highest runs that is going to be out there. I've seen people go talking about it in chat that they went over 60 and over 70 and over 80, but I mean, where's the proof, right? Where's the proof? Actually, I recorded this thing and I went all the way to 60, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm going to show you guys that. But before I do, I want to say one thing for you guys that are like really following me up and stuff like that. The entire recording that I did with the Arena of Sompek, I actually did only using my right hand, and there is a reason for that. Like a couple of days ago, like 10 days ago, I was walking my dog. I have a really awesome husky, and we were going around doing our own business in a park, and all of a sudden, like, another dog comes out of nowhere, and he starts brawling with my dog. They start fighting and stuff like that. Like, you know, shouldn't have happened, but the other dog was loose, and my dog was, like, you know, tied up with the leash. So they started fighting. I tried to get the other dog to you know, not to stop attacking my dog, and the other dog he starts biting on my hand, and it was really bad. He actually broke the bone of my pinky. So right now my left hand is totally in, like, you know, in casket, or in like so it's like totally broken, so it needs to heal. So I can't actually use my left hand at all. So it's like, it hurts like crazy. They actually put up like steel pins inside of there to make the bone connect to the other part of the bone, and you know, and it's really bad. But fortunately for you guys, I actually recorded this thing, and I actually did good using only my left hand. Now, what I actually did is I made like a little script where I actually didn't have to worry about all of my buffs. All of my buffs they were actually activated one by one by a script, so I didn't have to worry about those. The only thing that I would be worrying is the positioning of my character, and that could be done by, you know, by my right hand, obviously, with the WASD keys. And that was a little bit tough for me, but I mean, still level 60, and the recording that you guys are about to see, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be definitely one of my better runs, and without further ado, let's get to it. Now, right here I got a text from Ivan Brochich. He was asking me if I could, if he could join me in Sompek, but as you guys are seeing right there, there is a queue already up. So I actually talked to him and said perhaps we can do something like that later. Now, as you guys saw, this is not a made up group or anything like that. This is just a pug, just a piece of this is just like, you know, people that wanted to play the mission grouped up together. No real, like, you know, communication between us, or like collaboration through TeamSpeak or any voice activated programs or stuff like that. We're just going for what we are seeing right there, and actually we did really good. I mean, it's really awesome to actually see like, you know, everybody doing its own thing, and we're still going to get some really good benefits out of this. Now I'm actually typing with my right hand right now. As you guys are seeing, I'm telling them in the team chat I'm recording, so make it a good one. And just letting them know that they're being recorded. So this is round 1, not really a, you know, tough round to begin with. Now right there I activated my my buffs, or my script that is doing all of the buffs one by one, so I don't have to worry about like who am I targeting or what kind of buffs are available to me. It's going to go automated like one by one, so I don't have to worry about those. And by doing that, you can only focus, or at least I am actually freeing up my right hand, so I can just positioning, or I could just worry about positioning my character. As you guys probably see, when you actually see my character in ground, you basically see that I'm doing lots of like rolls and jumps and stuff like that. Right now I'm not even doing anything. Ooh, I almost got vaporized right there by that lightning strike. Now, the lightning strike that you guys are seeing in this area is also going to be that module that we're going to get at the end of this, on the end of the run. That's going to be the reward. So we got the Voth right here. And I definitely, as I mentioned already, definitely an awesome arena, awesome STF, or a special task force mission. I definitely would not mind if they actually do this thing for, like, you know, like all of the other STFs, to make it like a permanent one, so you can actually do this thing with like in like a group or something like that. It was definitely going to be awesome to actually grind this thing all the way out. And I've seen in chats, like throughout like all of the channels that I subscribe to in STO, like the majority, or let's say about 80-90% of all of the people that are actually doing this thing are enjoying themselves. So that is definitely thumbs up for you guys, for Cryptic, for the developers that made this thing. This is definitely an awesome STF, or an awesome feature that is definitely going to enhance the gameplay of STO. So we got 4 guys up here. We got Willem Spoons, Balelont, and Red Shadow right there. I'm actually going to talk a little bit about the tactic that I kind of developed. I don't know if you guys are going to be agreeing with the tactic that I'm using or not, but here it goes. As you guys are actually seeing, there are like 4 quadrants of this map, and there is like a middle section, the centerpiece. What I'm actually going to do throughout the entire recording is I'm going to hold down like this quadrant right here, this little bunker. Positioning yourself like on the edge of this upper part right here is actually going to give you like a full view of what's going on in the battlefield, if we can call it like that, right here. So you can actually see what's going on underneath right there in the middle part, in that really bad looking water. I think it's like sewage water or something like that. And what's going on like in the other bunkers, in the other like ramps that there are right there. And so positioning yourself is definitely like, you know, an awesome part of this arena, and it's definitely awesome to actually have this thing in STO. As you guys actually are accustomed to with my character, a lot of crits, usually about 4 or 5k. That's normal with my characters. So I'm basically one hitting or two hitting these guys. This is not really hard round 9, I believe we are. Yeah. But this is something that I definitely want to give out to you guys as well. Like all of these lightning ground strikes that you guys are seeing, they are based upon where the positioning is for you, where your character was at that certain amount of time. So if you just walk around in a normal pace, you don't have to run. You can basically go and save yourself without being like struck by that lightning. Though that did happen a couple of times. And it is definitely awesome to resurrect your teammates. And that is definitely one of the tactics up here. Something that I wasn't prepared of, and you guys are actually seeing, like whenever I'm fighting the Borg, they're basically adapted. I forgot to put like one of those remodulators on myself. So each time we're going to get like, you know, Borg stuff, everything is adaptive, and I'm basically doing a 1 hit point removal from their, you know, shields or their hit points. So not really really helpful at this stage, but I am having lots of other buffs there and debuffs that are benefit for the entire team. So I'm actually, you know, doing what I can, and when they're not adapted to my weapon, I'm basically 1 or 2 shotting them, and that's awesome. So Red Shadow is down. He just revived himself. Now, another thing that I'm also going to give you guys, these lightning strikes, they are dangerous, so they can hit you once and actually kill you. But if you just move, and move being like, you know, the tactic to go right here is you can basically survive the entire round. Now, this Undyne right here in front of me to my left, it was bugging the heck out of me. I couldn't target him. I was like tabbing, but I couldn't target him, so I couldn't actually kill this guy. As you guys are seeing, like my target is like way off, like 35 meters, like, you know, between me and him, so I couldn't actually fire on him. So it was like totally a moment like, what am I doing here? You know, it was one of those moments. I was actually using only the right hand. And the right hand basically in like most cases only uses the mouse, so you know it's not really adaptive to moving forward, left, right, and you know strafing up and down, so it's not really good. And right here I did not use aiming down the sight. That was definitely going to give me more DPS right there with the spawn mother, but it's fine. It is what it is. Now auto-targeting, or at least I'm not auto-targeting this thing. Auto-target would be something really bad in this game, or at least in this STF, this particular STF. I would not recommend you guys using that. So we got brutes up here. We got nice. You got enforcers right there with the hazardous round. Now the hazardous rounds, they actually give you like this warning, so you guys can actually see where you shouldn't be. Like right there, those yellow bricks, when they turn red, they're basically you're in a hazardous area, so you need to move the heck away from there. And one thing that I kind of don't really like, I mean, what is up with that? There are like hazardous areas like, you know, lightning or like all of those other those beams that don't do anything to your enemy. And that's not fair. I mean, if you have like a beam that's going to like kill us like players in 1 hit or anything like that, why doesn't that actually take hit points away from the enemy as well? I mean, that's a little bit, you know, cheating, right? But anyway, we can actually see on the right corner in the middle of the screen, we have two heads right there. And it's going up and up. We got the Undyne. So another hazardous round. Just basically stay away from all of that beam of lightning that you guys are, or that beam that you guys are seeing right there. And that's just awesome. So I'm right there between, so I move away. And when I'm actually doing like throughout the entire round right here, I'm basically holding down this part of the map. I'm basically holding down this area right here. So the Zenkethi, definitely an awesome enemy. Definitely looking forward to these guys every time they actually come here, because they have so many tactics. I mean, look at this guy that we're fighting right now. This guy has a shield on his back. What the hell, man? This guy has a freaking shield on his back. However are you going to flank this guy? They're not cool right now. Definitely definitely one of those really hard to kill enemies because of those shields and stuff like that they have. But with this team that we're actually pugging, it's definitely good. That immunity shield that this guy has up right there. But fortunately, we do have a lot of security guys running down there, security officers. And you can actually see them on the map. Those are the ones that are moving really fast. So we got the spawn mother right there again. Now, I actually died right there because I was actually rolling backwards. But the game wasn't having that, so the lightning strike struck me like 2 times, I guess, or something like that, and it totally vaporized me. And thank you for Willem right there to actually that he resuscitated me. That was awesome of him. I'm also want to say one thing. If you guys look at my tray right there in the what is that, row 3. I have a security, I have security escort, I have a Horta, and I have that quantum shadow. Those are just pets, and I definitely recommend you guys using those pets right here in this thing, because it's basically more security guys, more pets, more DPS that are going to come out of this, which by itself means you're going to kill your enemy faster, right? So definitely utilize those. They are on they are on a discount right now. I think it's 20% discount out of all of the the Horta's and stuff like that. So definitely, if you have the Zen for them, grab hold of those, because this is just going to give you more DPS at the end. You're going to kill the enemy faster. So we got the remans right here with round 23. And the team by itself, man, the team is doing a really good job. There are a couple of people up there that are low in DPS, but they're resuscitating everybody. They're reviving everybody, so that's good. So we got another lightning round, and like I mentioned before, just move around. Doesn't matter. Just move. You won't get struck by lightning. So that was the founder. We got Jem'Hadar's right there. And we got the bugs again. Now you do have to worry about combination between these things. If you have a lightning round with the Jem'Hadar, you need to be careful with the founder, because he basically pulls you towards him. The same goes for the Zenkethi as well. The Zenkethi have those power packs that basically pull you towards them and have like a gravity pull or something like that for ground, and it's like really bad to move around. And this is what I mean by, like, you know, I had really hard time killing that bug because I couldn't target anything else. Because it was, if he moves out of range, I can't actually do anything about that. I cannot target something else. Now, the Borg adapted right there, so I can't actually do any damage with my gun, but I can buff and debuff like teammates, or debuff the enemy, or use that, whatever it's called, the bomb. The gravimetric bomb or something like that. No. I forgot the name. But I'm actually trying to kill this elite, even though it's like totally adaptive to my weapon. It's not doing anything else. It's just hitting him with one with one damage. Because he is adaptive. Now we got the Undyne again. Psy Warriors. The hazard rounds. Nice. As you guys can see, my only, really like down part right here is the positioning. Positioning is really bad. Oh my god, look at this thing. We have an elite tactical assimilated Gorn. Wow, these things are awesome. Look at that. That has like that scorpion tail on top of it. That is awesome. Look at that. He's gonna fire. Nice. Oh man, that's awesome. Now, as you guys see, no damage to this thing. I mean, he's adapted, so luckily my security, my Horta, or my quantum duplicate, or quantum shadow, whatever it's called, that are doing a little bit of damage, and he's getting some environmental damage as well. So we got the Cardassian next, round 29. We're almost at the midpoint. Right there, nice. He's dead. He's dead. Who else is alive? Oh, okay, nobody. So we got Klingons. We are fighting everybody, and that is just awesome. Thank you so much, Cryptic, for you guys that actually came up with this thing. This thing is definitely amazing. Like all of the enemies that we know are, in STO. They at one or another round, they basically are going to come up there, and these environmental hazardous areas, these are just awesome. These are awesome. Because there were a couple of, like, you got that beam of, like, whatever it's called right there. That's like an instant kill. You got that poisonous fumes that we just saw like a couple of seconds ago, and you got like like fire and stuff like that. Definitely awesome. So round 31. I think one enemy is just left. Look at my security guards. Look at security escorts that are running around like crazy. So we got the tactical drones again. I mean, I'm basically doing nothing, no damage to these guys at all. But what I'm actually doing is I'm trying to aggro them a little bit. I'm giving my teammates the chance to actually kill them if they actually had like one of those remodulators. And if they don't, I'm basically giving my security escorts the time to kill them slowly but surely. And you have to do with whatever you have at that moment. I mean, Little bit of a bug right here. This Borg drone that is floating in the air. Cannot be helped. And we actually killed those guys. Nice. Critical flank 1. Got the slave masters right here. These are the Orions. Definitely awesome. Look at how big these guys are. Look at that guy. Look, guys, that's like a hatchet. That's awesome. Got a tortured soul up there. That chieftain has like, this is the guy that I was talking about that has a hatchet. That guy's awesome, man. This guy's awesome. A little bit of, you know, Cryptic needs to work a little bit on these pillars. The enemy gets stuck between them. I mean, that's not really good, but overall, no problems with that. I mean, they can't target us and we can target them. No worries and no problem with that. We got the larva queen up here. We got the bugs again, spewing out all of the goo everywhere. Now, obviously, the higher the rounds get, the tougher the enemy is going to be. So you guys actually see my shields go down like usually a one hit, because these guys are definitely hitting hard. Most of the enemies right now are gone. Now, turrets and stuff like that definitely adding to the overall DPS. Turrets, pets, whatever you have that is going to be available for you to spawn in and actually help out. Definitely use them. Because it works. It works. And you guys can actually see I am spamming my security escorts. And definitely helps out. Even though they're not doing a lot of damage, they are doing a little bit more damage in the overall percentage of DPS. So that's awesome. Okay, so we got another lightning round. That's why you're actually seeing me move, because I really don't want to move at this point. Like I said, I'm only using my right hand, and that sucks. It sucks big time, man. I'm actually laughing, but I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt. My shields are gone again. One hit, shields gone. Now, fortunately, I have those Nukara. No, not the Nukara. The not cool shields. So they give me a little bit of like an immunity effect. Red Shadow is down. And also, I do want to say one thing. I mean, if you guys are in a match and one of your teammates is down, and don't actually wait to hit. Don't actually wait for all of your other teammates to revive you. You can definitely hit the respawn button, and it's definitely not going to end the match for you. Just like this right here. I mean, I have two of these Nakuls or the Vadwars right here that are bugging me the shit because I can't switch targets. And I'm actually deploying that mist to actually break sight of them so they can't actually hurt me that much. Because as you guys saw, I was close to dying right there because I couldn't switch targets. I was trying to target them with tab, but I couldn't. I was like, ugh. So this overseer really tough to kill. I mean, what is up with that, right? So we got, okay, we are at round 39. I think it's going to be 40 after this one. Yep, we are at round 40 right here. Now, in an earlier run, I managed to go with like all the way to level 44, I guess. And all of the rounds, I think it's like every 10 rounds you get like an accolade. So, you know, I don't actually know where the accolades are and what they actually do. I'm definitely going to look them up, but unfortunately Cryptic did not give us anything like, you know, any information about the accolades that you can obtain through the arena. So that's unfortunate, because it's definitely you know, more appealing for you if you have a goal, right? So right now I want to go higher than that, and then after that I want to go higher than that. Look at that, with one grenade actually hit me, 478 hit points are gone with one grenade. So that's what I mean by all the enemies are getting tougher. Now the same thing with this lieutenant engineering officer. Now this is something that I definitely want to show you guys. Like, all of my teammates are dead, so what I'm actually doing, I'm actually hiding myself for my enemies, so my enemy couldn't actually kill me at this point. So I'm actually giving my teammates a little bit more time so they can respawn, so they can, you know, revive themselves. Because if your if like the entire team is dead, the entire mission is going to end, and that's basically it. So you basically made it all the way to level 41. So if you kind of like have the option to hide yourself and give your teammates a little bit more time to revive or respawn, definitely do that. So keep that in mind. That's like basically the tactic that I'm actually deploying right now. So keep that in mind, you know, give them a little bit more time that they can revive themselves. Because if you respawn in the game, in the map, it doesn't matter. You just basically respawn in these big cages to the upper part, upper right and upper left. You can basically see those things. And there is no penalty if you do that. So that's awesome. Now we just entered a new stage. You guys can actually see these skulls are like silver right now. They're not really bronze. So we're basically almost there. So the enemy's strength has been improved to silver with one skull. But these guys are definitely tougher. I mean, like, the entire team is doing really good. They're basically following their own pattern. There are like a couple of guys that are running around. They're like, I think the red shadow is basically doing the same thing what I'm doing. It's basically holding up one section of the map. So that's, you know, so we got Romulans right here with their plasma weapons. I almost died right there. Now, unfortunately, I cannot switch targets really fast, only using one hand. And I'm doing really good, right? I mean, I'm not doing really bad, but just utilizing the right hand to position yourself. And we got another hazardous round. Oh man, we got a founder right there. It's really tough to beat. Now, aggroing this guy doesn't really do me any good because I'm in an hazardous... Yeah, okay, so I moved out. Cool. Zankethi again. Wow, these guys are awesome. These guys are definitely awesome. Now, Spoons died. That's not good. Look at this guy. This guy is like pulling me, pushing me down, pulling me again. Look at that. What is going on, right? Now this is what I mean, but you need to be worried about, like, if they actually do that over and over again, and then, oh, this guy. Oh my god. Wow. Crazy, right? What I actually wanted to say is like when they pull you up and up and up and stuff like that, and you basically, if you get hit by one of those lightning strikes or lightning bolts, you basically are going to die in one shot. So be careful of that. Oh man, this is awesome. Round 47 right here. And look at this. I'm actually turned into one of those species. Now, fortunately, nobody like really killed me from my team, so that's good. That's good. Quantum duplicates. Okay, Horta going down. And also hypos. Hypos are really good. Nice chieftains right there with a really big hatchet. Nice. Another chieftain right there is being pulled. Nice. Oh man, these Gorn. These guys are awesome. They have that scorpion tail. These guys are definitely cool. Awesome. Now, he's adaptive to I'm not doing anything. I'm just... Perhaps I can like aggro him, and that's basically what I'm actually doing. Okay, so this is round level 50. So I got an Accolade Strong Warrior. So at level 50, you're going to get Strong Warrior. Now these guys from the Starfleet faction, definitely tough to kill at this moment. I mean, these are level 50 overall, so it's really, you know, really tough going from here. They don't have like, you know, a really good like, you know, like what I want to actually is like, what I'm talking about is like damage resist. They don't have really a good damage resist, but they really have a really good weapon to actually kill us. So we got a couple of soldiers right there. We got elite raiders. Now my shields are gone instant, like one hit my shields are gone, so keep that in mind. You really need to have some good gear to actually come a long way with this thing. And it's not really like, you know, look at me, I'm really good with this thing. It's just, you know, it's just having fun, you know. This is all where this map is definitely an awesome attribute to STO as in whole. I mean, everybody's having fun with my team. They're really on the edge of like, this entire mission is like, we're almost at the edge of like, we are almost going to die, but we're still doing good. Now I actually forgot to pull up my lucky device, so, you know, not really a high crit chance and crit severity right there. I totally forgot to activate that thing before actually going in here, but still enough crits. Die, Gorn, die. Pew pew pew. We got the Voth up here. Now this Voth right here, there is one, this guy right here totally beat the shit out of me. Look at this. The animation isn't really up, but I'm actually down right there. And he actually, like, you know, bit a piece of my neck, and it's like ruptured the artery, and it's like dead instantly. Look, my shields are gone again. Unfortunately, these exosuits, like these really big enemies, are get like, you know, between these like ramps up here. And positioning my character to actually go above these things is really hard with one hand. And this guy right there is Zenkethy again. Wow, these guys are awesome. We got another lightning round. Nice. Look at this guy. This guy has a shield on his back, man. He's like, he's awesome. Now, I don't really know how much health this guy has, but I'm actually, you know, trying to tear him up, but I can't because positioning my character, not really a good part right there, but I'm, you know, doing okay. Now these little ones, these normal, these low level guys, these aren't really hard to kill, but you know, it is level 55 after all, right? Shield's gone again. Almost the entire team is dead, so what I'm actually doing is I'm actually hiding myself again, just to give them a little bit of time to revive themselves, to respawn. And this guy right here, I couldn't actually target this guy. He was actually following me. So he got like the better of me, and I was actually like pressing the button right there, spawn, because I didn't want this round to end, man. It's one of my personal, like, you know, highest run that I got, so what am I doing right here? I'm actually trying to get up this ramp. I couldn't. We got the not cool captain right there. Now somebody threw the grenade. The animation didn't actually stick, but I guess it's fine. Right here we can kill him. Now I don't know if the higher the round that's actually going to go, the higher the damage resist is going to be for the enemies, or I don't know, but you know, me having such a good setup, such a good like build for ground, and actually not doing enough damage to these guys is like, what's going on up here, right? So we are at 56 right here. We have a couple of enemies right there that I cannot target. They're just too far away. 57. Accolade complete. The Untiring. Nice, right? So it's at level 57. You're going to get that Accolade. The Untiring. Now this is a lightning round, so positioning and moving is definitely advised. So here comes the lightning strikes. And look at that. Somebody hit me twice. 400 and 400 and dead instantly. I'm actually pressing respawn real quick. So I'm gonna go pew pew pew. Now, so, you know, definitely use this as a tactic. I mentioned this a couple of times throughout the entire recording, the video right here. Give your teammates, you know, a couple of seconds more. They can actually, you they can actually respawn, because the respawn timer, I believe, is like 15 seconds. So if you just hide yourselves for like an extra 5 seconds, you're going to give yourself, your teammates, a little bit of help. Now, I don't know what the deal was with this thing, but the Matron, I couldn't kill her. Like, I was trying my best right there, but I couldn't. She was like, oh man, she was, I don't know what it was, like invincible of whatever it was, but I couldn't kill her. It's like really weird. Now, level 60. And this is where it got a little bit out of hand. Like, all of my teammates are dead and me as well. And that's about it. Level 60. So we get like the normal... now that is my DPS rotation going on right there. So I'm telling them, good guys, nice one. And I'm actually grabbing the reward. Now the reward is really high. I mean, look at how many packs I got. Like 6 of those elite queues. That's awesome. I got Lucari marks. So I'm actually farming Lucari right there. And that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you had a little bit of fun with this thing. I hope you had, like, you know, a little bit of like information tactics, how you can actually do this thing, or at least watch from my mistakes as always. And let me know if you actually got higher than level 60, because level 60 as it is right now on what is it? It's 2 p.m. on February 24th is the highest round that I got, level 60. Yeah, so let me know in the comment section if you guys did better than I did, and if you did, it's gonna be awesome. Anyway, hope to see you on the next one. For now, take care and later.